know I lived it.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Dallas, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And of course the Timberwolves, 5.5 games behind.
And when I look at Dallas, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Green in at the 3. We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner. It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Doncic outside. Gobert pulls it in. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Edwards passes to Gobert. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Making a play right there, Gobert just using his size.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now here's Gobert. His last outing, 16 points for him. Shoots from the right block, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Passes to Washington. Outside Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Back to Washington. Irving passes to Washington. Out to Doncic. For the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Here's Conley following the score by Dallas. Pass to Gobert. Picked his pocket. Doncic with it. Conley picks him up.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
Both shots good from the stripe. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Doncic feeling it out. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving. Dallas again missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The pass to Towns. Shoots over Gafford. And it's Towns missing.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And it's Washington missing. Timberwolves trail. McDaniels with the ball. Now Green defending. Towns a screen on Irving. And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic passes to Irving. Here's Gafford. Kicks to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gafford against Gobert. Back to Conley. Off the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
So he gets them both. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Now, here's Irving. Last time out, he had 44 points. And then Washington with the dunk.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Count it.
Awesome execution that time. Ran his man right off the pick tight, and nobody rotated over to help.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Gobert, no good on that free throw. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Now Conley, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Now Gobert, he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Conley gets the bucket.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
And so here is Dallas. Doncic outside, over Conley, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Fires for three. Edwards can't hit. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense fouling.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
That free throw good from Washington.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. And he can't hit the second. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Now here's Towns. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. They set the pick, shoots the three. Mavericks with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And here's Anderson after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Jones against Anderson. All alone. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Beyond the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Fades and shoots. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Minnesota. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 15.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
50 seconds left to play in the first. Buries the long-range jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jones. Back to Doncic. They set the pick. This one for three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Anderson has it in the corner. Towns wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Washington passes to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Timberwolves trail by 5. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway is out there with Jones, and it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Irving. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Edwards. 23 points for him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Lively the pass to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Hardaway Jr. proving he can get it done even under pressure. Excellent confidence.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Anderson. Morris outside. The 3 ball. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Luka Doncic. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. Free throw good for Morris. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it. And players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Irving against Morris. There's the triple, and that one's good. Irving's got 5 now.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. he's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Irving looking for an opening. A step-back shot here. Good, he hits the jump shot. He has 7.
Able to strike from mid-range and all over the court. The versatility of Kyrie's offensive game, top shelf.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Morris. Here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Reed finds Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reed. Drills it from outside. Reed's got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. On the wing, Hardaway. Jones with the screen on Edwards. Again, the Mavericks score.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Hardaway against Edwards. Off on the layup.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. Irving against Conley. Exum. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The kick out to Anderson. The 3. And Jones pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And finished off by Exum.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now, here's Anderson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The kick out to Anderson. Three-pointer hits the three-point bomb. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Hardaway is screen on Conley. Irving from long range. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
To the inside. Reed with it. Working on Jones. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Edwards. And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
High post, Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Here's McDaniels, and that one drops. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
Like the determination, McDaniels not backing down.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with. Luka magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
McDaniels kicks to Conley. There's the pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Washington. Feeds it to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. He kicks it to Towns. Back to Conley. to the wing right side. McDaniels. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
3 points.
McDaniels got 5.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Conley against Doncic. Passes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Three-pointer. With the clock winding down, and Gobert throws it down.
The Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For Dallas, and a change for the Timberwolves. Morris is checked in. And so here is Dallas. They lead by 4. Doncic finds Washington. Doncic outside. Over Conley. Doncic, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Gobert the pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Good. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Morris. Screened by Gafford. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns, and the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
I think for the Timberwolves, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
And now looking at that first half of play, what a performance from the great Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's lighting them up. Even when they bring two defenders, he finds a way to score. He has no off button. Like me. Hit the button, Kenny. Me.
Okay, I hit it.
Me.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 7 points for Jaden McDaniel.
McDaniel saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Pass to Washington. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Minnesota shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
Up top, Gafford. Kicks it to Irving. Over Edwards. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
and what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Conley with it. He's got 6. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Free throws good from Doncic. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And the Timberwolves call time. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
See the numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's been in good form here the last few weeks, putting up 26 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Outside Edwards. From past the arc. Oh, my. He'll go to the line
Shot's
with
good.
a chance for a 4-point play.
Shot's good.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And, Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a number 1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Irving kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. Doncic knocks in the three. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Conley for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A 2-point game. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Edwards against Irving. Edwards dishes to Conley. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green, the pass to Gafford. Here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. McDaniels gets to Conley. Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 31. To the middle, outside, Green. On its way from Irving for 2, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. And the Timberwolves call time.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
He's checked in for Minnesota. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. 2nd, Luka Doncic. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Right side, Edwards. Over to the wing. Towns down low. Washington's on him. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
Beasting and feasting from this area. Towns utilizing all his length and size to burn the defense there.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Conley, the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Towns against Gafford. 5 to shoot. Anderson outside. Over Green. Here's Gobert. And he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Dallas calls timeout. Jones checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
Minnesota on D. Pass to Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Doncic. Gobert the pass to Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. And Conley drops them both. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside Hardaway. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hardaway has got 6 points.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
And the pass to Alexander Walker. Towns with it. Towns is doubled. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Now here's Reed. Drops in the tray. He's got 10 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Hardaway, and Dallas again with the bucket. 1:58 left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Hardaway. Alexander Walker passes to Reed, misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green finds Doncic. From outside the arc. Here's Lively. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And it's a 3-point Maverick lead. Minnesota's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. There's a screen. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Anderson outside. Here's Towns. Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Reed's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance this game has been. Neither team giving an inch.
Doncic against Conley. Towns, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Doncic. Dallas moving it around. 5 on the clock. A floater. Soft touch on the floater from Doncic.
Doncic has it all, full package. Soft hands that time made the floater look easy.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. P.J. Washington is out there with Jones, and it's Lively in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And it's 7 points for Anthony Edwards. On the wing, Irving. Edwards defending. Irving's shot is good.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
Morris passes to Anderson. Now Reed. Morris outside. There's the pick. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Doncic. It's stolen by Morris. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. Warren's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Edwards drops them both. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Outside Irving. Doncic against Morris. Tries again. And Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Edwards. Reed kicks to Edwards. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Washington. Morris against Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 43 points. Morris outside. It's Edwards on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas. Right side, Jones. Washington with it. Now defended by Warren. Stolen by Anderson. Morris against Doncic. And here's Reed. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Reed. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Morris looking over the floor. And the wide open shot from Warren. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Doncic passes to Irving. And Doncic throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Morris. Down low, and they get it, and Morris throws it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Green comes in for Jones. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And Mike Conley subbed in for T.J. Warren. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Gafford trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
That free throw, no good.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Good on the second free throw.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Morris. Conley with it. For three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
3 points.
Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's Doncic. For this screen on Conley. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Gafford throws it down.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Edwards against Green. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Going inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Green. Minnesota also with the sub. Daniels, he's checked in for Monte Morris. Dallas leading by 5. Doncic passes to Irving. There's the three. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. To the paint. Here's Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. 17 points for Mike Conley.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Edwards against Irving. Passes it to Washington. Doncic outside. Washington with this screen on Conley. Back to Washington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley the pass to Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Doncic. Trying to get open is Irving. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 53. Edwards against Irving. Now Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Irving for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 1:57 left in the game. Here is Edwards. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. 11 feet away. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Irving against Edwards. Pulls up. Irving can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here is Edwards. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's Edwards. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Conley against Doncic. Low block shot, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Boy, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Edwards passes to Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Irving can't hit.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Gobert the screen. Conley kicks to Gobert. Got it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big time delivery. Go, Gobert.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And so here is Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Dallas allows
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Timberwolves call timing. They're behind by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns, the pass to Conley. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Towns for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.